Hello everyone, welcome back to Looney Man. My name is Looney and happy 2024. This is my first video of 2024, and of course I had to do it for a very specific game that's coming out in less than 2 months. I'm excited. A lot of people are excited, except for the purists of Final Fantasy VII who don't necessarily like the remake project. You know, that's perfectly fine. I cannot wait for February 29th. Because in 58 days since this recording of this video, in 58 days, the second part of the remake project is being released to the public in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I am excited. Are you excited? I hope you are, because I am. Except after I read that Kitase interview that kind of made me a little mad at him. But we'll talk about that in a separate video. But in this video, I want to talk about when are we going to get our hands on the demo for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's right, I fully expect Square Enix to give us a demo of the game before it is released on February 29th. Now, back in 2020, after, Final Fantasy VII Remake was delayed, we were able to get a demo for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, when did we get that demo? Well, actually, we got that demo about a month prior to the release. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was like 38 days before the release. I believe it was on March 2nd, 2020. And yes, we did get a demo. It was the first chapter. They let us play through the first chapter and experience the game. And I believe they allowed you to carry the save over into the full game, if I'm not mistaken. But who wants to do that? Why not just, play the game from the very beginning anyway once it is released, right? But will we get a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo? I believe so, simply because we did get one for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, when can we expect this demo? And what will be in that demo? Well, I personally believe and suspect and predict that we will get the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo about a month or a little bit less than a month from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, why is that? I fully expect them to announce the demo for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on January 31st, 2024. Now, why that date specifically? Why would I predict that date specifically? Well, if you are a big fan of Final Fantasy VII, you know why that date is very, very special for this franchise. On that day, January 31st, 1997, the world first experienced Final Fantasy VII. That's right, the world. This game actually became the first Final Fantasy game that actually premiered in PAL regions, aka worldwide, because of Sony. And that is a very, very monumental date because of the impact Final Fantasy VII had for a lot of people worldwide. And I fully believe that if they want to celebrate that anniversary this year coming up, what would be better than to actually give you the demo for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? I believe and predict that that's when they're going to do it. Hopefully they do that on that day, simply just because it'll be really cool on an anniversary for them to do it. But I think all signs point that they will release a demo probably a month prior to Rebirth, so that people who want to try out the game will then be like, oh yeah, you know what, this looks fun. I played Remake. I'm not too sure about Rebirth. You know what? I played the demo. It looks fun. I'm gonna, give it a shot. And hopefully that's what they do. So what will the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo be like? Well, fortunately, there were many content creators who were privately invited by Square Enix, not me, to basically play a demo of the game. There is a demo that exists. It just hasn't been made publicly yet. And what they have said is that the demo consists of a very specific flashback scene. Now, if you never played the original, you never played Crisis Core Reunion, I don't recommend watching the rest of this video because it does go into kind of spoilers. But it does seem like the demo will consist of the flashback scene of Cloud and Sephiroth entering Nibelheim and climbing out Mount Nibel. There's many videos out there that showcase, actual footage of the demo if you want to check it out. More than likely, that is probably going to be the same demo that will be released to the public. And like I said, I believe it will be released on January 31st, the anniversary of Final Fantasy VII. I really believe that's what they're going to give us in the demo, and that's where it will end, like after the first chapter. They're probably going to end it on a very specific scene. I don't know which scene specifically. If I had to predict, probably maybe that scene where Sephiroth already burned down the mansion, or maybe, you know, as he strikes Tifa or something like that, and then Cloud goes in for the attack. I think maybe that's when they just stop, or they could just stop once Cloud and Sephiroth reach the reactor. Who knows? I don't expect it to be a long one, but I do fully expect there to be that flashback, and it should be a lot of fun. If you played Crisis Core, you kind of understand and know what's going to happen, but it is going to be different simply because of the way the story presents itself. In Crisis Core, we see it through Zack's perspective. In the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, we're going to see it through Cloud's perspective, or what Cloud believes to be his perspective. Oh, I would tell you more, but I don't want to spoil you too much, right? So it's going to be exciting. I cannot wait. I really hope they announce it on January 31st. It'll be fun. It'll be a fun anniversary, you know, gift to all the Final Fantasy VII fans out there for, you know, the anniversary. It'll also be a month away from when Rebirth comes out. I think everything just aligns it to be on that date that we finally receive the demo and we play it and, you know, have fun with it. You know, I plan to play the demo. I plan to explore as much as possible as I can. I think they will still do that time thing, or like if you complete it once and that's it, then you have to create like new accounts in order to play it again, and so on and so forth. Because I think they did that like for Remake. I think they do it for a lot of the games. So you might have to create many different accounts if you want to replay it time and time again. But I fully believe that's the date we can expect the demo. So hopefully that's the case. Or hey, if we get it sooner, I'll take that too. I don't want to be right or wrong about my, you know, my prediction. If we get it early, great. If we get it later, that kind of sucks, but who knows? But that's what I predict. Hopefully you guys agree with me. If not, tell me when you think we might get the demo for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You know, and we will hopefully have to wait, you know, sooner rather than later. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Happy 2024.